I got started with Sumthin Bout Favor about '08. Basically, I used to do secular music, which I still do. I work with a lot of different artists. And my wife, she was heavy into the church when I first met her. So she always been the songbird of the church. So I said, okay, we need to do your album then. Because, you know, I had a couple of connections then by doing prior stuff. Bought a lot of equipment, bought my own studio and did all this. So it was only right for me to put my wife out. So we started on her album, and then that's how the company Sumthin Bout Favor got started, because we needed the label for it.
Yes, and then also the name, Sumthin Bout Favor, the reason that you named it Sumthin Bout Favor. When we got ready to work on my project is the time that we start facing extreme financial difficulty. In that process, we had to stop the project because we had to move, and then we were able to come back, and then we're in this house and we were able to re-erect the studio, get ourselves back on the situation. So it's definitely not nothing that we did on our own. It was something that God inspired us to do.
I've worked with 8 or 9 different artists. We had Lil Mama's single. We did Jibbs, Yo Gotti. I worked with Bruno Mars,
Lil Wayne,
Chingy, Nelly,
Prima
J, Spencer.
The Jibbs thing opened the door for a lot of the things to happen for us, for him to be able to work with a lot of different artists.
Working with LaToya is hard, only because like rappers and singers are totally different. That's one thing. Like with a writing, I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to explain. I guess it would be like working with Usher, a person that already has some type of idea of what they want. That's LaToya. As a producer, you have to pull that out of them. She's also with one of my writers as well. So she writes for a lot of people. She's a dope writer.
I really didn't even know I had a niche for writing songs. It was just something that I got into. It was one opportunity I got a chance to write for Spencer Baker. She was an artist with Geffen Interscope at the time. So that was like one of the major placements that I had.
We built our own studio. We're working on getting another location right now. Hopefully we'll have a couple around St. Louis area and then move them on to Atlanta and everywhere else.